verse that?
This is Luke. Now listen.
موعدكم جهنم.
This is Luke chapter 3, verse 38. Which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God.
We're gonna have to read that again.
With Luke 3, verse 38. Which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God.
Which was the sons of God, because we all came out of Adam. We all came out of Adam.
This is Genesis chapter 6. Now listen, you have to listen, you have to listen. Luke, this is Genesis chapter 6, verse 2. That the sons of God, in fact, verse 1, and Genesis 6 verse 1. And it came to pass that when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men.
Saw the daughters of men, meaning the daughters of the other races.
Right. That they were fair.
That they were beautiful.
And they took them wives of all which they chose.
Exactly, this is the chapter I'm talking about. This is the
Right, but you gotta understand it. You gotta understand.
or maybe you don't understand.
That's why we're here to make you understand.
Or maybe I'm here to make you understand something. Hopefully, both parties will take something. Basically, they came they were
Other nations.
No.
Yeah, they were.
This is anyway, nice to meet you, Dorothy.
I got a precept.
Do you have a husband?
What?
Do you have a husband?
I must be. Who's that?
Are you married? Is what I'm saying. You have a man.
That's private.
Hosea chapter 11 verse 1. When Israel was a child, then I loved him and called my son out of Egypt.
Called my son out of Egypt. Go on.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just the thing. So the thing about it is amongst the Egyptians, which were another race of people, the Lord only called his son, which is Jacob, Israel. So he's only dealing with the tribe of the nation of Israel, so to speak. Those are the sons of God.
Is that recording?
Yeah, it's recorded. But it's not on you though, it's on us.
Yeah, but my voice is recording. I will tell you to say certain things.
No, you didn't
No,
say
I
that.
haven't
You know, say that. That's going to get yourself in trouble.
It's funny because today,
Got a precept. Exodus chapter 4 verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh, or the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Right, so it says Israel is my son, even my firstborn. So the Lord likened his people, okay, to his firstborn, because in the ancient world, your firstborn got the blessing, okay? That's why when you read Genesis chapter 25, it speaks about how Jacob supplanted the birthright from Esau, because Esau was supposed to get the blessing, you know?
Says, and I say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn.
Even thy firstborn, that's in Egypt, right?
Yeah.
That's in the book of Exodus, because the firstborn of the father meant so much rather than the second son. As you know, I think in your culture, you kind of know about that stuff.
with our culture, they try to raise it, I don't know how many times, you know. I'm one of the few ones who knows how we come from that country. And I tell my friends and they think I'm crazy, you know, like,
I'm going to be honest with you. You're not born in the region that you came. You're not born in the
Basque country.
region that you was born in doesn't represent who you are. People, your genealogy, okay, like for example, your forefathers, your genealogy is based on who you are, not the land you live on. Like for example,
it's not both, it's genetic, both.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 17, verse 17. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth.
Read that again.
So, Ecclesiasticus 17, verse 17. For in the division of the nations.
So it says for the division amongst nations, go on.
Of the whole earth.
Of the whole earth, go on.
He set a ruler over every people.
He set a ruler over every people. Now, who was the ruler that was set over every people? The Israelites, okay? Because he was set up to administer righteousness and even the law. That's why it tells you in Psalms 147, it says, the other nations, they have not dealt so with the law. They don't know the law. Only the nation of Israel knows the law.
Yeah, but that,
you have
with
a
all my
government.
respect, but that's also a little bit of what, you know, these people, the fake Jews.
Right, the fake
Yeah,
Jews.
they want everybody to, okay, still don't know much about it, but the more I know,
The angry you get.
yes.
Yeah,
But yes, was Bob Marley an Israelite?
Huh?
Bob Marley, was he an Israelite?
Yeah, he was an Israelite.
You know what, last night, I'm a painter myself, yeah? But listen, because it was this crazy, because I saw a painting to Bob Marley's granddaughter. Crazy. I was listening to Bob Marley this morning, and then I went to a place, and now I see you, and it just...
Yeah, all come
Sometimes,
together.
like...
But that's why you said of Rastas. Because the Rastas,
Yeah,
they
that's
kind of
right.
teach that ideology to the 12 tribes.
Exactly.
But their thing is that they're going on based on, what is it, the zodiac sign. But this is the actual tribe of people. Okay? Within the nation of Israel, you have 12 tribes.
Okay, lovely to meet you, but read that again.
Listen to this. This is but Israel is the Lord's portion, whom being his firstborn, he nourisheth with discipline, and giveth him the light of his love, doth not forsake him.
And that's why we're being punished today, because the Lord is only dealing with his firstborn. Like, for example, if I have a son, and he's my firstborn, I'm gonna discipline him to make sure, not to discipline him to be angry, but to discipline. You hear what I'm saying? But to discipline him so that he can become a perfect individual. That's what the Lord is doing for us. Okay.
We are already.
Huh?
We are already perfect.
No, we're not. No, we're not. You know why?
Yeah,
Because
it's not perfection.
your people and my people, they're not following the laws of the Bible. So because we're not following the laws of the Bible, we're imperfect. Okay. That's the foundation. You gotta repent and come back to the
It's all
Lord.
about the sun inside.
What's that?
The sun in ourselves.
You mean your
Nature.
heart? You mean your heart? You mean?
Yeah.
No, it's not about the heart. It's about
Yeah.
It's
in the soul. It's the
following
light of the soul.
the commandments of the Lord. Give me that
But yes,
Ecclesiastes 12.
And
Give me Jeremiah
entertain the
17:4.
idea of it. But lovely to meet you. See you later.
Jeremiah 17 verse 4.
I know she like shit, but she kind of attractive. I can fix her up, bro. Let's give me some of that before you go. Let her keep it down.
That's it.
She knows too much. They're like the ones that don't know.
I mean, she's
It's a Israelite woman that doesn't know.
that's true too. That's very true. I agree on that. But she kind of simple. She's still kind of simple. But you're right about it. You want a woman that don't really know nothing, because if she knows too much, then she gonna be it's gonna be arguments and
Jeremiah 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
Yeah, so it says, even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage. And that's why people around the world, they're calling us Africans, they're calling us this, they're calling us that. And it's so bad that we're calling ourselves these names. Alright, because the prophecy was to be fulfilled on how we call a byword in a proverb. Okay? And that's just the whole thing. But what's going on right now, you have a group of so-called white people in Israeli land that's calling themselves Jews. And they call themselves Jewish, which they're right when they call themselves Jewish, because they wish they was a Jew. Okay? And that's the law, man, the law. That's the way of the law, man.
From thine heritage that I gave thee.
From thine heritage that I gave you. And that's why you got our people, they calling themselves, I'm Nigerian, I'm Jamaican, I'm Trinidadian, I'm this and I'm that, I'm American, I'm black British. Okay, but what are you before you've even got to these lands? See, there's always the genesis to everything. There's always a beginning to everything. Okay, you can't just, I'm in this land, I was born here, so that's who I am. No. Okay, your people or nation, people go further back than
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Right, it will cause us to serve thine enemies. We're serving our enemies right now. Okay, and they walking right before us, proud and lofty as all out, man, wearing suits and ties. Okay, destroying the earth to no return. I'm talking about these so-called white guys out there, man. The Edomites. That's who they are, the Edomites. I use the term so-called white because their real nationality is of Edom or Esau. So they're the ones that's ruling right now, going over Jacob.
Our cause thee to serve their enemies in the land without knowest not.
So we gotta serve these stuff so that the Lord fulfill prophecy. Once we serve our punishment, which the brother just read in what is it, Lamentations, the 4th chapter, how it says that our iniquity has been accomplished, O daughter of Zion, and I will no longer discover thy sins. But now he's going to deal with Esau. It's going to come a time where Esau is going to get dealt with, man. Okay, all of the ill deeds that he has done on this planet, he's going to have to pay that back. And you know it too, and you know it further proves that we're at the end of this thing because this truth is growing, man. You got brothers and sisters in Italy that's receiving this truth back. Okay, you got camps all over the world. All right, so that's showing you right there that this truth is getting out, but we at the end of we at the door to end. Okay, you got these people out here, they walking by and by, they enjoying themselves, getting drunk, like nothing's gonna happen. Okay, but there's gonna come a time where the end is gonna come in effect. Suddenly, going, brother.
He said, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Yeah, meaning for a time or an age. It doesn't literally mean for everlasting, but a time and an age. Okay, there's going to be a long period of time that we're going to be downtrodden amongst all the other people, embarrassed, ashamed looking. Okay, but after that time is done, then the Lord is going to raise up his men, the prophets, whom you see right around you. Okay, and they're going to signify the Lord coming and bringing in the new world, which the new world is the kingdom of heaven, which we're going to be administrators of the next world. Okay, we may look like bums right now. Okay, we may look undesirable, which that's all fine and dandy, because we're supposed to, because we're not of this world. Those same men are going to be administrators, and they're going to be rulers and kings in the next world. Okay, that's why it tells you to quote. Give me the one where Paul said, we are. Oh man, listen. I forgot how it goes, but Paul says something to the effect of what I'm scoring of this world. You can get the one where Paul said the Lord have chosen the weak things of this world to confound the wise.
First Corinthians 4, verse 13. Being defamed, we entreat.
Right, being defamed, we entreat. Go on.
We are made as the filth of the world.
We are made as the filth of the world. And that's all fine and dandy. You can look at us as the filth of the world because we know and understand that this world is of a different fashion. And our fashion is of righteousness. Okay? Who you call Jesus Christ. That's the righteousness we're professing and exposing based on our conduct. So being that we conduct ourselves in a different fashion, which is of righteousness, which this society is against, we're known as the filth of the world. Okay, and if you're in this truth and you're not known as the filth of the world, then you're doing something wrong. Okay, go on, brother.
That's it. As the filth of the world.
Yep.
And are the offscoring of all things until this day.
Even unto this day. And that's why people, they say, oh, fuck off, Ray, you guys are talking shit. You guys are a bunch of homeless men on the corners. And we got places to stay by them. You know, but that's what it's supposed to be. That's supposed to happen. That's what happened to the real men of the Lord. You know, it's like one of the apostles even made a great statement saying that the real prophets of God were not liked. Okay, the real men of God were not liked. They were despised. So if we're preaching the word of Yahweh to his son Yahushua, then we're going to be despised. Against this war.
Amos 5 verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
That's right. They hate him that rebuketh at the gate.
And they avoid him that speaketh upright.
And they avoid him that speaketh upright. And that's why the avoid means to avoid. Yeah, so they avoid him which speaketh upright in the gate. And that's why people they walk right past us. And they don't care because in their mind, they're thinking, well, these guys are a bunch of bums. They're not going anywhere with their doctrine. Okay? I'm trying to make my life in this world. I'm trying to get me a scholarship. I'm trying to be the next rapper. I'm trying to be the next football player. You know, I'm trying to compete and get as much girls as I can. Okay, you're changing. You're going.
It says,
And I don't cut you, and that's what this world is all about. You know, Jake is trying to appease these women and all of that stuff. Like, that's the last thing that they can do. But there's more to life than trying to, you know, show off to women, man. When really a woman is supposed to be showing up to us. Okay, and that's the way of the world. That's what the scripture says, man. Okay, but the point being is that what we're doing is far more important than going into a club. Okay, go on, brother.
Psalm 73, verse 14.
Right.
All the day long have I been plagued
Right.
and chastened every morning.
Right, and that's the brothers in the faith. Every day that we get up in the morning, we're chastened. You know, we're vexed because we see the world the way it is. Okay, we gotta look at our